Well, Josh Norman, great player down in Carolina, and one of the coaches on that staff was Sean McDermott, the defensive coordinator. McDermott goes to Buffalo, gets the head coaching job, calls Josh Norman, says, get up here, we got something good going. And Josh Norman used to work with us at Fox, now is joining us live from Buffalo. I believe, and I've said it for a month, the best team in the NFL. So let's start with this. You've been to a Super Bowl. You've been in the playoffs. Half of your roster or more has not. You got some young kids. What have you told the younger players about the difference between a regular season game and the playoffs, Josh?
It's go time. It really is go time. It's a different mindset. You know, coming into the playoffs is taking another notch up from where you playing in the regular season. So obviously everything is much more heightened. This is literally where legends are, born and made during this time. You've cement a lot of things in the playoffs, and so therefore you have to take it that much more pressing in your details and your approach to your assignments.
So you'd seen Josh Allen, and then you come up to Buffalo, and when he first broke into the league, he was a little wild. He was, a big kid running around, and all of a sudden this year, wow. When was the first play or the first moment, maybe it was early in the season, that you watched Josh Allen and you were facing him in practice or something, and you thought, oh, wow, this kid is something special?
Just seeing his arm, coming in from the draft, I think just watching him and how he was able to sling the ball. I mean, the guy has got a cannon and releases so quick. So it's almost like it's like a dart, like zing. But, watching him from afar and then coming into the building and seeing how he approached the game, he's just getting better and better every year. And this year, he just went off. You add a guy like, Diggs and Smoke and, Cole Beasley in the slot, and see what you can do. And he has those weapons now, and I'm talking about gunslinging the ball everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to see. It really is. It's a beauty.
Josh, you've always been the guy that you have to go out and guard the best receiver. So there's a lot of good receivers. There's small guys who are quick. There's big guys who are physical. There's fast guys. Stefon Diggs is probably the best receiver this morning in the NFL. So what makes him great? Why is he hard to defend? What separates him from guys you've guarded?
His craft. He's a craftsman of his work. Very meticulous and detailed in how he sets his opponents up. I mean, his steps are just like crossovers. And it's like he's playing basketball out there on the football field. He's very twitchy, and he's deceptive speed. Like the guy can fly. Like he believes he is the fastest guy on the field that day. Whether you want to think that or not, how he plays is definitely not his time on his 40-yard dash. I bet he's faster than what he ran. I guarantee you that. Because he's electric every time he, touches the ball. I mean, he set offenders up, and he's so much so gracious of the awards that he is going to be receiving this year, and he has so far, breaking all these records. I'm just glad to be a part of, the team with this guy. Going against him kind of every day and doing different mirror drills and stuff. He's very much so impressive in his approach to the game, and every time he steps on the field.
You were with Washington, and there was a lot of chaos. Washington's a noisy franchise. There's a lot of stuff happening, ownership. And then you go to Buffalo, and it's a small city, and it's quiet, and McDermott's quiet. You never hear him. And you probably as a kid never thought, I'm going to love playing in Buffalo. But you're a perfect fit. It works. I mean, are you surprised that you ended up in Buffalo?
I always said that this would be the last team I'll ever come play for. I would not thought I would be here. It's cold. Nobody likes the cold. But it's almost like you make plans for yourself and God laughs at them.
Right.
Yahweh finds a way to laugh at those plans because look at me now. I'm in the last place I thought I would be in Buffalo. But it has truly turned out to be one of the best places I've ever been. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here. I'm honestly like saying that because it's true. I mean, it's a lot of hidden gems here in Buffalo. And when you sit back here and you look at it all and how much we've been able to help the community with the Buffalo Business Blitz we're doing out here, helping the small businesses and just going around and, getting the warmth from the people and how excited they are about this football team. It's something to actually live in and go through during this time.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the future and going forth with what this team has and what it has to offer. So it's been great.
Finally, you are favored over the Colts. Do you worry at all that the team, Buffalo, you'll be a little tight? You're the favorite. You're supposed to win. How do you keep the team loose? Because loose teams are confident teams in the playoffs.
Absolutely. Just because you're favorite, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. We have to play the game, and we have to go out there and put our best foot forward. I mean, you go back to what DC says. He always come out there. Les Frazier, our DC. What's the most important game of the week this week? It's this game. This one, not last week, not the week we looking down. No, it's this week. And so we have to take care of our business. We have to go through the proper steps each and every day of getting our work done. And then when the Sunday comes or Saturday, which is this week, we have to go out there and put on a show. And I always like to say the Sunday best, but we're going to have to put on our Saturday's best because we really have a good team that's coming into this stadium, and they're going to put on their best effort because I know they're hearing a lot of noise and talking about how good we are and how this, but nobody's really giving them that, props and praise at this point. But that's when those people come in and that opponent and they have an upset and we don't feel like that is going to happen because of how we approach the game. But we always got to have that key in the back of our heads like, hey, we got to take care of us and not worry about nothing else.
Josh Norman, Pro Bowler, decade in the NFL. Good luck. I think you're part of the best team in the NFL. You're on fire. It is nice to win in the NFL. It just makes life a little smoother, driving to work a little easier. It's good seeing you again, man. Congratulations.
Oh, man. Thanks, God, man. It absolutely makes life a whole lot better right here. Definitely in this weather. Yeah. I love it, though.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
You
Yes,
bet.
sir.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.